to say?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We hear about Hazrat Abu Bakr, Umar and Ali radiallahu anhum often, but not so much about Hazrat Uthman radiallahu anhu. Can you tell us more about this great Sahaba?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's pretty easy to find out more about Hazrat Uthman. Hazrat Uthman, the one that Holy Prophet ﷺ loved so much, Uthman ibn Affan, that he gave 2 of his daughters to him. Not 1, 2. The one that Hazrat Uthman, when Prophet heard that he was coming to his presence, he sat up properly. And when the Sahaba Kiram were surprised at his behavior, Holy Prophet ﷺ said, even the angels, they watch their manners in front of Hazrat Uthman. Because Hazrat Uthman is the most modest of them. Uthman ibn Affan, meaning he is the most wealthy and connected amongst the Sahabas of that group, with his family, with his wealth. But he gave everything in the way of Allah. He had such nobility that he never stoops down to fight for himself. And he had such modesty that Holy Prophet ﷺ said, even the angels, they are shy in his presence. And Hazrat Uthman, radiallahu anh, he is praised by the Prophet ﷺ so much. And they always want to separate him. But his honor will be restored, inshallah rahman. There's so much that we can talk about him. But how Hazrat Uthman spread the Islam, continuing from the foundation that Hazrat Abu Bakr had laid and the structure that Hazrat Umar had placed, and during Hazrat Uthman's time. That's why history is a very important part of Islam. If you don't know your history, you don't have a strong Iman and a strong Islam. Even the Quran, more than 30% of it is history. In Hazrat Uthman's time, Islam was reaching all the way to China. It was during Hazrat Uthman's time that because Islam was so successful, was so advanced, that the shaitans cannot keep quiet and cannot keep still in the shaitanic people, that they start making fitna. And the fitna happened. Then during Hazrat Uthman's time, big fitna happening, that the Muslims, because of this confusion, they started turning against each other because of certain munafiqs that were in the community at that time. And Hazrat Uthman, when he passed away from this world, he was a martyr. He was not a martyr even defending himself. He was reading the Quran, and those animals came and they assassinated him. From the back, they came. Hazrat Ali's own sons, Hazrat Hassan and Hussein, the youths of paradise, they were sent by Hazrat Ali to guard his house. But they came from another direction, the enemies. And they came to him, and they caught him in the room. He was reading the Quran. One of them, before he struck him, was trying to be very rough with him, pulled his beard. And he said to that one, "Oh my son, if only your father can see you right now." And the man stopped. And that one was the son of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, but the son who did not accept Islam like his father did in the beginning. He was the same son that Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq was fighting against in the Battle of Badr. That later this son said, "Oh my father," this after he became a Muslim, "I wanted you to know that although we were facing each other off during the Battle of Badr, if I were to meet you, if I had met you in the battle, I would not have touched a hair on your head. I would not have harmed you." The father following the Prophet's way, the son did not. And Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anh replied, "O my son, to know that if I had met you on the day of Badr, I would not hesitate to pull my sword against you." And that one, Hazrat Uthman saying, "If only your father can see you now." He pulled back, he stopped, but the other animals, they came and they stabbed him, and his blood is spattered over the Quran that he himself wrote with his hands. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us to be in their company in the hereafter, and make us to live our lives following their footsteps. This much we can say. We can go on until Judgment Day about one Sahabi, but this is enough for now. Fatiha.